For me, Tenet really is about taking the elements of spy fiction and particularly cinematic, spy fiction, and having new reason to look at them in a different way, taking them and turning them on their heads, really.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
First of all, I would love to thank you on behalf of all the cinemas in Denmark for letting this film come out now at the big screen. It means a lot to us all.
Well, thank you very much. We're excited for the film to be able to get out to audiences where cinemas have been able to open.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too. Use it carefully.
The film has several scenes shot in Denmark, where I'm from. Can you think about your thoughts about why you wanted to shoot in Denmark and what it was like?
We had an excellent time shooting in Denmark. I had first seen the wind farm, which is the sequence that we shot in Denmark. I'd seen it from the window of a plane flying over. I was flying to Germany and made a note of where it was, because seeing these windmills, these turbines out in the water, and that, there's just the incredible engineering that went into that and the amazing infrastructure that represents. It's something I really wanted to put into a film. And so a couple of years later, when we were looking at where to shoot, it turned out actually that we got the best cooperation and really had an amazing time shooting out of that extraordinary facility. It's really quite remarkable, and there was a great team of people, of local people there to help facilitate us safely going out onto the turbines and filming there and filming in and amongst that, and in that incredible environment.
Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Whoa. Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
It seems like you have quite a thing for spy films. Why are you so fascinated by this genre, and what do you think Tenet brings to this genre?
I've always loved the spy genre. I grew up watching the James Bond films and, later on the Bourne films and, the Jean le Carré and all of these great representations of espionage in fiction, and the escapist component to that, I think, is a big part of that. For me, cinematically, what the spy film always allowed was the idea of international travel, the idea of the glamour, being able to go places in the cinema that you'd never be able to go in real life, and have access to all kinds of extraordinary situations that you get to enjoy by proxy. And that's very much what we tried to bring to Tenet, but we tried to do it with an added science fiction component. We tried to do it with a concept that would allow audiences to approach this in a fresh way. For me, Tenet really is about taking the elements of spy fiction and particularly cinematic, spy fiction, and having new reason to look at them in a different way, taking them and turning them on their heads, really.
Well, that from here.
Hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. Who need Tenet.
We need to save them here and now.
This reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened?